Hey everyone, it's Matt here, and today we are doing another update video. So last month actually went pretty well. Like I mentioned, I was out of the house for a week helping some family members move. So because of that, not me, I'm going to stay here, but because of that, there were some gaps, and then because I wasn't able to work while I was there, there were also gaps past that. Specifically in the Thanksgiving Day week, where I wanted to try to put out one video per week. Didn't really happen. So that made me go, oh, what I'll do is I'll make it up to you guys. I'll put out one video per week the first week of December. And guess what happened with that? Well, we are in the first week of December. Yeah. So either way, though, either I do have some releases backed up. So either it's going to bleed into next week, and next week will be the full long week, or what I'm probably going to be doing is just be saving those for the week of Christmas. Either way, though, this month is going to go pretty well, at least with what I have lined up, especially looking at what we were able to put out last month, and even what we weren't able to put out last month. So there were some reviews that I wanted to put out for Spooky Saturday that I was sadly unable to get to, which means that we are not only getting Spooky Saturdays, but also Spooky Sundays. They'll still be labeled under Spooky Saturdays, but they will be fun nonetheless. Now, when it comes to Let's Plays, I heard what you guys said in the last video, or the last update video, so I actually put out some more Let's Plays last month, specifically Matt Beats Games from his childhood, Crash Bandicoot 2 HD. Actually, I'm sorry, I have to put up my 2 HD. And I really like doing that again, so expect some more this month. I'm going to try to beat the entire game this month, just to go into 2020 fresh and clean, even though we have Donkey Kong Country and Yoshi's Island and Link to the Past. But you know what? It's still going to be clean. But still, either way, they're going to try to beat Crash Bandicoot 2. Love that game, loved being able to record for it again, and so going to try to do that before the month is up. Now, when it comes to Super Sleepover, we also have 2 planned this month. The first one will not be holiday related and should be out either this week or next week, and then the next one will be holiday related and will not be out on Christmas, but should be out around that time. So, something that we did not put out last month, sadly, were the series where we take a look at 5 different video game translations, specifically fan translations for games that we never got over here in the West. Now, going to try to change that name, finagle it a little bit, make it sound better. But either way, though, we have 2 of those videos coming out this month because I was unable to do one last month, and it's actually pretty close to complete. It's closer to completion than the next one. So that one should come out this month, and of course another one should come out this month as well. Also, What a Hack will be coming out again this month. Hopefully you guys, by the way, liked a few What a Hacks, hopefully. But when it comes to either Back in My Day, that one probably will not come out this month because I haven't been able to film with anyone else on the channel who's come on the channel. So probably no Back in My Day. But when it comes to our What Are We Playing This Month series, I don't know why I did that with my hands. When it comes to that series, there should be another one available this month. I was able to get a few people to, if not, it'll be at the tail end of this month, but definitely not trying to make it for January 2020. So even if it's a bit shorter than the last one, it'll be better for me in editing. So we'll see what happens there. Also, you may have noticed some unboxing videos last month. I want to try to release more of those because I have a decent amount of those ready and just kind of able to go. So I do want to put those out. Hopefully we can get some of those out before the new year, get as many of them as I can out. So again, starting off kind of fresh for me personally. Now, TG Tutorials did bring that back last month, which was nice. Should be having at least 1 to 2 more this month as well. And when it comes to Let's Plays, we don't have those guys play Season 5, as you guys know, or Season 6 rather, the next season, as you guys know, until either January or February 2020, so that'll be available then. Thankfully, I have been able to film some of that behind the scenes already, so they are closer, not completely ready to go, but closer, some of the episodes are, than one might think, which is nice. When it comes to reviews, we should be having up to 4 this month. I'm going to be trying for more potential because some of them are spooky, so they'll go into Spooky Saturdays, and some of them are not spooky, so they'll just kind of be released into the wild sometime during the week. But again, we're going to see how that's going to work, specifically because they're all in different types of stages of completion. Some need to have openings and endings filmed. Some need to have their scripts recorded. Some have all of the video recorded, but there's like one little tiny thing. So I'm going to try to make sure that that works out in your favor, not just in my favor, in your favor. And also, we do have a review coming out on Christmas Day. Potentially have one coming out on Christmas Eve as well, but fingers crossed, we'll see how that goes. Also, there's going to be some more Matt rants coming out this month as well, at least 2. And also, we will end up having some one interesting video in particular. That's something that I never really thought I'd be talking about in 2019. But it's going to be very interesting, so hopefully you guys like that as well. Oh, and one more thing before we go. So, there is a new series that I've been kind of working on for a while now. I've had the footage, but I didn't really know kind of how it would come together, and I'm still workshopping some names around, so don't want to put out any names right now, because again, I'm not too sure what it might become within this next month, but basically a more raw series, not really edited. Well, there will be footage in there, of course, but not really kind of a script heavy, intro, outro heavy kind of video series where I just talk about different video game demos, kind of giving you like a yay or nay. Should you buy this? Should you not buy this? Was I impressed? Was I not impressed? So I'm thinking of that. I wanted to do kind of a first impression series of certain games that are kind of very long, like JRPGs or just general 60 to 100 hour games, but I feel as if, honestly, even if I don't get to finish a game, if a game is 60 hours to 100 hours, if I'm giving you guys 20 to 30 hours for a review, I think it can be enough. Now, I usually have not delved into games that are that long, so again, if I'm going to, I personally think that's enough. Now, you can tell me in the comments down below if you disagree, but when it comes to a game that is 60 to 100 hours, and looking at all the other stuff that we do either on this channel or on some of our other channels, and also just general life and stuff like that, and having other hobbies outside of the channel, I feel like putting in, 30 to 60 hours out of or 30 to 40 hours out of a 60 to 100 hour game, and also, doing the intro, outro, and scripts and everything like that, I think that would work, because frankly what I was going to do was that I was going to have a series where it was just going to be, my raw impressions like with the demos, but I was only going to play, let's say, maybe 10 hours or something like that. But I feel as if I put a little bit more time, even if it's not the full game, if I love the game and if I have the time, sure, I'll beat the game for the review. But looking at all the other stuff that we have on our plates, I'm not too sure if that's going to be feasible. But either way, tell me what you guys think about that down below. And you know what? There's actually some more things. I said one more thing, but there's actually some more that kind of just came to me. So last month I mentioned that Clone Corner was coming back. Clearly, that did not happen. So going to try to be working on that as well. And not just Clone Corner, there's another series that I've been working on behind the scenes. Going to try to get some more footage, wrap that up. Even if the first episode that I thought was going to be the first episode is not. Because again, different episodes are in different stages of completion. Just due to different types of research that I was doing for this series. Might just put one out no matter where, no matter what in my head was the first or second episode. Now, I did a series a few months back, I'm hoping it's a few months, might have been longer, called Did I Get What I Ordered? So it was a fun series where I kind of did like a blind buy of something. I mean, I knew what it was, but I didn't know if it was going to be broken, not broken, what was, because you can see pictures of something and you can go, oh yes, it says not broken, but do you believe it? It looks a little dingy, I don't know. So either way, point being is that I do have some in the tank, so I should be able to put at least 1 or 2 more out this month as well. So it's Christmas, everybody. We can't have a video every day of the month because I would die. I would quite literally collapse. My heart would give out. I would just kind of just fall back into a tomb. So no, not doing a release per day, but still going to be a decent chunk of releases this month, and it'll be a lot of fun. So tell me, from everything I've said so far, tell me what makes you the most excited, because really, I could be having some Patreon polls, but I don't want to just make it exclusive to, two people on Patreon. But I definitely, if you guys don't follow us on Twitter at Those Guys Radio, might try to run some polls there and see what some of you guys want more. But again, you can also do this in the comment section down below, because last time I heard you guys wanted Let's Plays, so you guys got some more Let's Plays. So I really want to know what you guys are into, because I want to better, kind of craft this content for you guys. So, love you all, take care, and tune in next time for another update video. But there's going to be stuff in between, so check out that stuff in between as well. Like the video if you like it. Please remember to like and subscribe. I already said like, but you can like twice. I might undo the like, so maybe like 3 times, actually. But either way, love you all, take care. Tune in next time. See ya.